Today we're in an S2000.
We've got the roof down.
And oh my god, does it rev. So welcome back, we're in the S2000 and oh my god, the sun's out, the top's down.
Got the roof down, making the most of this little beast.
Okay, so if you didn't see the review, this car, it's a 2001 Honda S2000, which means it's got...
Well, it's the F20C, the first generation of the F20, the 2-litre, with the incredible 9,000 RPM redline. In terms of numbers, it's not an absolute powerhouse for modern vehicles, but it's still enough, isn't it, Andrew?
100%. Now this car was never designed to be a drag racer. It was never going to be a muscle car. It's all about the driving experience, so we thought let's time it 0 to 100.
So look, everybody still races them off of traffic lights and wants to know what they're like. That's the point of these videos. This particular car does have a Diff that was bought from Japan for it, and it is well, it's like a Detroit locker, isn't it?
I don't know if it's a full-on Detroit locker, but it is a proper lock diff. So when there's drive going forwards, the rear wheels are locked, so you're getting a nice crawling thing as you go around corners that are tight. It's going to put its power down really well. It's currently on Bridgestone R003 tyres, I think they are, which are going to hook up quite well. It has got an organic clutch in it. Shifter feels amazing. I think these were rated to 6.5 seconds 0 to 100 when they were standard.
6.5. Do you reckon it's going to get, I mean, over 200,000 kilometres, nearly 2 decades old? Do you reckon it's going to get anywhere near that?
It's definitely got the potential to. Now the engine feels very strong. Something for the audience to keep in mind, when we do these runs, there's always a couple of people in the car, so we're running extra weight than those perfect times that they got back in the day. We also don't want to blow the car up, so we're going to be a bit more kind to it. I think the owner might get in and have a couple of thrashes as well. I'm going to say it's going to be around a 7 seconds 0 to 100. It's been such a fun car to drive.
Everything about this car has been fun, and I'll probably agree around the 7 seconds, but I'm not sure because it feels like the rev range just goes forever. And it's not until you get to that 6,000 RPM range that it really starts to come alive. And I haven't really been able to... It's hard to perceive its power and how well it pulls. I don't know if that's going to translate to a fast time or a slow time.
It's going to be a fun time.
That's one thing for sure. It's going to be fun, especially with this noise. I can confirm it sounds awesome.
All right, let's get into these runs. We'll see you guys in a second. this thing. The noise this makes is just...
VTEC, baby!
Oh my god, this motor is gonna go down as one of the greats. As we move into a world of electric, this is what we want.
Yeah, I agree. The car is special in itself, and the chassis is quite special. But the motor takes the cake.
It does. It certainly took the clutch's cake.
Yeah, so what happened with those timed runs, huh?
So we're a bit short of time, and also couldn't get a normal test track. It was a horrible road surface, so it's a bit slow. It did a 7.6, so we're just over a second off the factory time.
Yeah.
Which most of our videos, by the time you load them up, most of the cars, they're around a second, so it's about on par with what we normally expect.
I was in the passenger seat during the runs, and Clint is not scared to, I mean, you see his other cars, he is a bit of a hoon. And he is not scared to drive this thing, I'll give you that.
Rev it, rev it, rev it, rev it, rev it! Oh my god.
It just revs forever. I mean, you have to remind yourself not to change gear. That is awesome. Anyway, I was saying, Clint was not scared to drive it, and he was not happy with those times.
No, unfortunately, a lot of people, you don't realise the stress you put your car through trying to do a launch, and we experienced this with a lot of the cars we've timed. The owners get in there and have a crack at it, and then it's just hard on the cars, and you don't want to kill it.
It is, to be honest, I think if we were doing this one, we wouldn't have got those times because Clint was not scared to lean on the clutch. And with this such a small capacity, high revving motor, you really have to use that clutch to get it into its power band.
It's fair to say it's definitely a challenging chassis to get off the line quickly, but we know that's not what these are about, are they?
Exactly.
They're about the driving experience, they're about hammering down the B roads.
And letting it sing. So all in all, it is, look, to be fair, that time, I want to keep saying it because Clint he wanted to just keep going and going and going, but it's not bad.
No, it's good time.
In real world, that's actually pretty good.
For a stock car that's done 250,000 kilometres.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, guys, look, thank you very much for everyone watching. I think we're time to wrap it up.
I think that's time, so if you do want to see more info on this car, this particular one in fact, and you haven't already seen the review, please go ahead and check that out. And as always, thank you for watching.
Peace.
See you in the next one.
Okay, so fuel cap challenge. Can David fuel up a Honda S2000?
Sounds easy in theory. Can't see anything in the car that implies fuel.
30 seconds in.
Got audio control, volume control, light control, wiper control, climate control, fan control, hazard control, roof control. It's definitely locked.
What's in the ashtray?
The other arm. Oh my god. What the...
Pop it. Just pop it now that you know where it is.
Is it push or pull? I don't want to break it. Or is it twist? Okay, you pull it.
Yep.
Okay, is it cable? It's cable.
It's popped. 3 minutes 45.